Hey guys, today's case is a really interesting one. We have cases a lot of times where DNA solves the case. Like, oh, thank God for science, right? Today's case, DNA solves it, but it's not the DNA of a human. It's not even the DNA of an animal. Did you know that trees have individualized DNA characteristics? They do. And this was not previously known prior to this case that we're about to cover. Denise Johnson, our unfortunate victim, was murdered and callously left under a Palo Verde tree. And it is that tree that helped narrow down exactly who her killer was. Mark Bogan, this dick. But thank goodness for this tree that helped solve the case. So stay tuned to find out the who, what, where, when, why of it all. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel, Two Peas in a Crime Pod.
Episode 46.
Yes, indeed. God, really? Is that what I wrote? That is what I wrote. It's wild. But here we are nonetheless. How are you guys? Thanks for being here with us. If you're not already a subscriber, fix that. What's up, Mama? You're just communicating through a series of facial gestures.
Well, I have a confession to make.
Oh boy. What?
I've been off the wagon for a week.
As far as what?
Weight loss.
Oh, okay.
My diet.
Okay. I thought she was going to say she started smoking again, and I was literally going to flip this fucking table.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't even crave them.
I didn't think so, which is why I would have flipped the table.
Yeah, no. It's just been a hard week for dieting, and every day I start fresh, and I think I'm going to be back on track, and I just haven't been. And
We'll quit. Stop that.
I am really trying, but I can tell the difference. So my bones are creaky, my joints hurt.
You literally cracked when you did that. I heard that pop.
And there's a real difference when you have this excess water weight, which is pretty much all that I've gained back, is water weight. But
Well, because of the congenital heart failure.
but it also messes with my joints. I mean,
Well, yeah. You're not getting good circulation.
yeah.
Your heart's not pumping correctly, and
when I'm on the diet and doing well and I don't have excess water weight, my energy is through the roof. I can go up the steps and come down quickly. I can zoom through Walmart and, all this energy and I really can tell the difference. So I need to get back on. I don't know
Well, last week was a rough week. It was a lot of bullshit.
It was a rough week, and I just got off track, and now I'm just being bratty because I want it's funny because we were talking about Rice Krispie treats. That's been my thing.
Oh, really?
So they have these long ones that are like this long at the gas station, and I get like 4 of them. Yeah.
Why not just one?
You don't get to be this size of just having one.
You just have one.
But yeah, it's just like an emotional comfort thing, and Arby's, I've been having curly fries. That's really bad. When I wasn't on the diet.
Salty. I wonder why you're gaining all your water weight back.
I know. When I wasn't on the diet, I wasn't eating that stuff. It's just a feeling like, oh, if I'm going to be off, I'm really going to be bad. I'm going to have the stuff that I never have.
I get it.
And I need to get back on track. So this week is the back on track week, but that's why I've been peeing so much because
you're trying to get the water out of it.
The water is coming off.
I get it.
But yeah, I'm back on track. I cooked last night. I made this.
It looks good. I saw it.
Oh, did you? It's green bean casserole there's turkey and onion and garlic.
It smelled good.
Like ground turkey. Yeah. Yeah, it's all mushed together and
I'm going to eat some after we're done with this.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, okay, good.
I get it.
And Chris has lost almost
30 pounds.
Almost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down like 27. He's doing so good. He looks great. All of his shirts are bagging and sagging on him. And I'm down 6 pounds.
Well, he's not menopausal, and his heart pumps the fluids through his body correctly. So And it sounds like he hasn't been eating 4 giant Rice Krispie treats at a time
No, he's
either.
being so good.
Yeah.
He really is. And it's showing.
Yeah. Well,
So
just get back on this week.
I'll get back on it. And part of it was disappointment that I was only going to lose 3 pounds a week because I thought I was going to be down to a 16 by my cruise.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. Like, that's
I don't know how
almost,
I thought that was going to
unless you
happen
go on Survivor,
and just eat 0.
maybe you should just go on Survivor.
Maybe I should. Anyways, I'm back on track and I'm okay if it comes off really slow. It's better than nothing, right?
Yeah. Yes. 3 pounds
So,
a week is more than I'm losing. I feel like there was something I was going to tell you, and it was here, and then it was gone. Must not have been important.
oh shoot.
I can't remember what it was now, but that's the story of my life.
There
Oh,
was
I know what it was. Tomorrow, Grandma has a doctor's appointment, and because I finished my class, she said that she wanted to go out to celebrate afterwards. And she said, we're going somewhere nice. And so I said, we're getting lobster, just because she said something nice. And I just thought, like, that was like the high class meal that came to mind. And she was like, we'll get lobster. I was like, Grandma's being a smartass. We don't have to get lobster. And she was like, no, you don't know the last time that I've been to Red Lobster and I had those biscuits. And I just looked at her and she went, oh, like that. Then she was like, we could take your mom some. And I was like, no, she's been doing so goddamn good on her diet. Like, we are not, and you're not going to go there and you're not going to talk about it.
Do you know I've cheated all week and haven't had a single Cheddar Bay biscuit?
What the fuck was even the point? Because she made biscuits at home,
And
I like her just biscuits with milk.
yes.
And I was like, you know what would be even better on this? Some fucking cheddar, some Old Bay seasoning. And we were like laughing at your expense
Thank you.
all week long.
I'm happy that you were thinking of me.
We were.
That's great.
You
No,
were.
I can't believe I've cheated all week and I haven't had a single Cheddar Bay.
It was
Because every night I'm like, I'm not going to cheat today. And then I get out in my car.
Cheat, it's like 2 in
I
the
have
morning.
to stop for gas. I have to stop and pee. And I'm like, I always feel like if I go to the gas station at 2 a.m. and I go inside and use the bathroom, I'm obligated to buy something.
No.
It just doesn't seem fair to go in and use their bathroom and use water and electricity with the hand dryer and not buy something. And so then I buy a Rice Krispie treat.
Listen to her trying to justify this. This is the same person that our cousin was over the other day, and she was like, do you recycle? And I was like, no. Mom said, fuck the planet. And my mom was like, yeah, I'm fucking recycling. It all goes to the same place. Fuck it. I don't want to, I have to patronize the gas station if I'm going to make a wee wee pee pee tinkle there. I must make a purchase to make the balance of the world right. Knock it off.
I will.
Knock it off.
All right. Fuck those gas stations.
Fuck that gas station. What's today's episode, Mama? What are we talking about?
This one is a historic, like one of those ones that made history because of the techniques that they used.
Abe Lincoln assassination.
No. Not like that historic.
Oh.
It happened in 92. But the technique that they used to solve it was a historic.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it was really good. Have you heard of Mark Allen Bogan?
That does not sound familiar.
Okay. Well, viewer discretion.
BD.
We are going to be talking about some murder things. So if that's going to trigger you, change the channel.
Murder.
All right.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Ready.
Okay. This is a short one, but it's important. I felt like it was important because of its historical significance.
Okay.
In the crime world.
I don't normally love a short one, but
just kidding. We heard that about you. On the morning of Sunday, May 3rd, 1992, a man
it's Grandpa's
named
birthday.
May 3rd?
Grandpa Gary.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead. A man named
Tim Faulkner was riding a dirt bike in a random remote part of western Maricopa County.
Maricopa County. That's fun to say.
Maricopa County.
Maricopa.
The area was actually known as the Caterpillar Proving Grounds area. Don't ask me what that means.
Who the fuck can I ask then? You're the one who makes the story.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay,
why I
I'll
typed that in
Google it.
there. Caterpillar Proving Grounds Area.
You were like, oh, I love caterpillars. Oh,
I
caterpillar
feel like it's about caterpillar machinery.
proving grounds.
I feel like it's more about machinery.
Oh, Peoria. Yes. Not like caterpillars that become butterflies, but like big cat equipment. And that's why they were riding dirt bikes, because it's probably like mounds of dirt where they test the equipment and see how well it moves dirt and stuff.
Oh, that's
What
what
really
proving
goes on
means.
inside the caterpillars proving grounds. It's where it's like proving the durability of the big cats, like if they can do the like climb the mountain and scoop the shit.
Okay, that makes
Okay,
sense.
that makes way more sense. I thought it was like a beautiful meadow
No.
where caterpillar become a chrysalis, become a butterfly, monarchs and whatnot.
Yes.
But this
I'm
makes way more
glad that you looked
sense.
that up and clarified
And I
it.
was like, why is he ripping ass like rap rap through a fucking
The
beautiful
butterfly, yeah, squishing
butterfly
them and
meadow?
squishing the
Yeah,
caterpillar cocoons and
dick.
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
no, this makes way more sense. Okay.
Okay. So, while he was riding around, he saw a nude female body lying face down in brush near a cluster of Palo Verde trees and called police.
Okay.
So,
Yikes.
it's always the dirt bike riders that find that stuff.
Well, because they're always where they're not supposed to be.
It's a shame.
They're always on like the private property, like trying to find some sweet jumps,
Right.
which is subsequently the best place to hide a body, unless it's dirt bike
Unfortunately,
riding territory.
right.
Yeah. It's a wonder that my dad and Dirk have never come across a body,
It is. And the
because
places
they
they've
have been
been,
some fucking sketchy places, and so have I with them.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, investigators came and identified the victim as Denise Johnson of Phoenix, Arizona. And they determined she had been strangled. And her death appeared recent because the blood on her body was still wet.
Jesus Christ.
So it had happened fairly recently.
Wow. He
I
must
know,
have
right?
like just missed.
I know.
I bet the killer heard him coming, because motorcycles are dirt bikes are loud,
And got the heck
and
out
got
of
the
there.
fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And oh wow. Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about Denise Johnson. She was born on January 4th of 1962. She was only 30 years old when she was murdered, and she was reportedly a mother of two small children. Uh, she worked the streets of Phoenix, allegedly selling drugs to truckers and prostituting. So she was said to be called, her nickname was Twisted Mama due to shortchanging truckers on drug deals. Her background wasn't the greatest.
What was her name?
Denise Johnson.
Okay, thank you.
Her background wasn't the greatest, but she was doing her best to support her children and get by. And that's the best she could do.
Oldest profession.
It's the best she could do.
Right?
But she didn't deserve to die,
No,
and
not
she
at
didn't
all.
deserve it the way that happened to her.
Jail, maybe. Maybe not. Death? Absolutely not.
Yeah. At the crime, I'm surprised that her being in the socioeconomic category that she was in, that they'd worked so hard to solve her case.
This is true.
But
that they weren't just like, oh, well, she shouldn't have shortchanged guys on drugs. What'd you expect? And kind of.
you usually hear when it's a certain class of people, you usually hear how that's the case that they don't focus on too much.
Yeah, what do they call on? There's a on Law and Order SVU in the earlier seasons. They would refer to these like they would show up and um the regular cops would be handing it off to the Special Victims Unit, and they would call it NHI or something like that. And then they would be like, NHI, like, what do they mean by that? And be like, oh, no humans involved. Or no NPI, something like that, no person involved. And it was like the SVU cops that would be like, don't fucking say that. Like, just because she was a prostitute or doesn't mean that she wasn't a person, a human
Oh,
that
yeah,
died.
that's
Like,
terrible.
the cop, yeah, but there was this mindset of like,
Okay.
oh, she was turning a trick and it went bad. What do you expect? Like,
Okay.
we don't have to push this one that hard. No one's missing them. No one wants them. Like,
Yeah, that's the general feeling about that is, we're going to look for the taxpayers' crimes. We're going to solve those ones of the taxpayers.
yeah, and also if my daughter goes missing, I'm going to be calling off the hook. But if a local hooker who was from out of town, who didn't have any family that even knew she was there, or nobody talks to her, or her family was abusive, so she bounced the fuck out, nobody's calling for her, my case is going to keep getting pushed forward because there's a person calling and, the
Yeah.
squeaky wheel.
Yeah.
If you don't have anybody calling about you and nobody knows you're missing or nobody's missing you, you're not the squeaky wheel.
Right. So, okay, at the crime scene, Denise's clothing was scattered around the area, and the grass had a matted condition that ended up suggesting that she had been dragged a short distance. She had bindings described at the scene, and they were very intricate. That's a hard one. There was a cloth tied around her neck and her left wrist, a shoelace tied around her left ankle, braided wire tied around her right wrist and right ankle, and a vinyl strap and another braided wire lying across her neck, but they weren't connected, with an unconnected wire attached to a metal ring. So a lot of bindings going on.
What the fuck was he tying? She was outside. What's he tying her fucking limbs to?
It was like being hogtied.
Oh, they were tied all together.
Yeah.
Like, put them on and then tie them. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. I was like, it's not like a bed frame's there.
Yeah, no.
That makes more sense.
Okay. So, a man named Chad Gilliam approached police at the scene. While they saw him there, he was driving by. He said he'd seen a vehicle leaving the proving grounds around 1:30 a.m. the same morning. So he described the vehicle as a white dually pickup with amber. It was your dad.
I was going to say.
With amber clearance lights on top of the cab. And he said it was moving pretty quick, running a stop sign and then heading towards the highway.
Uh-oh.
I know. Also, they found a pager a few feet from the body. This was back in the day of pagers.
Lost your goddamn beeper.
So they looked it up and determined it was registered to a man named Earl Bogan.
Dipshit.
I know, but it was used primarily by his son. His name was Mark Allen Bogan. So Detective Charlie Norton observed that there was a Palo Verde tree at the scene and it had an abrasion on a lower branch. So he just happened to note that there, like
a trailer hitch.
Something hit the tree. Yeah.
Okay. Or like the knobs on a dually tire or something. I'm thinking of something that sticks out on a vehicle.
Right.
But
maybe when he was getting out of there in haste, he
backed into the tree.
Yeah.
Scraped it.
So they're looking at it for some sort of clues.
And you have the beeper. You're acting like they had to put in like a crazy amount. They would have had to work harder to not solve this crime at this point. I was expecting it to be like no clues were left behind, but they really diligently looked. They were like, oh, here's this dead hooker we don't give a shit about, but there is this beeper, so I guess we could track it. You made it sound like they really went all out for her. I feel like they fucking had a case handed to them on a silver platter.
Well, they did. Wait till you find out what they did.
Oh, okay.
There's more.
All right, I'll let you go then.
Okay. So Mark Bogan, they found out, drove a white dually pickup with amber clearance lights that matched the witness's description.
Of course it did.
So police were able to impound and search the truck with a warrant. They found that the truck had been recently washed, which was a bummer.
Yes.
But they found 2 Palo Verde seed pods in the truck bed. and there were these lower hanging branches, and that's what they found had an abrasion on them.
Right.
So
So when he backed into the tree, it knocked pods loose.
potentially, that's what he wants to find out.
Smart.
So, Bogan said he told the police that he picked up a female hitchhiker late on the 2nd, and his description fit Denise's appearance. He claimed they had sex in the truck, and then that they argued while driving because she stole items, including his wallet and pager, and then she took off.
Oh, okay. That's his story.
And he said she scratched his face during a struggle to recover the wallet, and that he didn't realize he got his wallet back, but he didn't realize that she'd stole the pager too until later. He found out it was missing.
What a story.
So he acknowledged familiarity with the proving grounds area, but maintained that he hadn't been there in years and denied killing Denise.
Okay.
So
he says, yeah, I knew her, which is smart because that's why your semen's going to be inside of her, and your hair might be on her and hers on, you. And so that was smart. And then the story about a struggle because as they're getting dressed, she's trying to rob him. Smart. So saying like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me that wherever she ended up, she had my pager, except for the specific type of tree having seeds in his truck.
And there was a witness that saw his truck.
Places him at the scene. Yes. So he's got these two things against him.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how he tries to talk his way out of this one.
Well, meanwhile, Detective Norton, this guy, Charlie Norton, he really went all out to prosecute this case. He contacted Dr. Timothy Halentharis. I can't say that name, and I apologize if I'm messing it up. Halentharis. He was a molecular genetics professor at the University of Arizona.
Oh, damn.
I know. To determine whether the seed pods found in Bogan's truck came from the Palo Verde tree with the abrasion located at the scene of the crime.
If you could narrow down pods to a specific tree.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it had never been done before.
Okay.
So,
We got you now, motherfucker.
Dr. Timothy, I'm not going to try to say his last name.
H.
He used, it's called RAPD, randomly amplified polymorphic DNA procedures.
Okay.
To compare I'm sorry, I can't see. It's like dark in here, isn't it?
I felt like that too. I felt like it was
maybe it's time to get new lights. They might be dimming.
Maybe.
It just does seem a little bit darker in here.
I just looked directly at that light and now.
Oh no, now you're blind.
I can't even see you. You just look like a light bulb.
Oops.
It'll fix itself. Anyways, it is dark for you trying to read too, but I'll get you a headlamp.
So they wanted to compare the truck bed seed pods with seed pods from the tree at the scene, as well as seed pods from other sites.
Another location, right.
Around Maricopa County.
A scientific experiment.
It is.
I love it.
So, first, all botanical samples were confirmed to be the same plant species, Palo Verde trees.
Okay.
Then, once the DNA patterns were generated, the two seed pods from Bogan's truck were shown to have identical RAPD patterns to each other. So the two seed pods in the truck were identical to each other.
Okay.
And the patterns were also identical to the profile of seed pods collected from the Palo Verde tree at the murder site.
Which you could test all of this randomly to be impartial.
Yes, which is what they did.
Yeah.
It was a blind test.
Yes.
Yes. This means that the seed pods in Bogan's truck almost certainly came from the same tree that had been damaged near where Denise Johnson's body was found. But they decided they need a wider range of trees. They had only done about 15. And they didn't think that that would be enough to convince a jury. So they tested around 600 Palo Verde.
I was going to say, the more you test, the more convincing it becomes. Like 1 out of 10 sounds okay, 1 out of 20, better. 1 out of 100, 1 out of 600 sounds amazing. So,
Yep. They did 600 Palo Verde reference trees, each with its own unique genetic pattern. And they established that the pattern in the seed pods was unique to the crime scene tree,
that's amazing.
that it didn't match any others, that trees do have their own DNA just like humans.
I
So
love that.
it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the outcome was the jury convicted Bogan of first degree murder and sentenced him to life in prison.
He was like, "You're going to believe some seed over me?" Yep.
But yeah, so like I said, it was a short case, but really interesting. And they really went to bat to prove that, his truck was there at the scene. He said he
I will
wasn't.
agree, because you would have thought that just the pager being there and the eyewitness of the truck would have been enough for them to not have to put in any more time. So the
They
fact
wanted to
that they
make
were like, no,
sure.
no,
We
we're
have
going to absolutely make sure.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it in this really super creative way. Like, what if you could? Yeah, I'll agree.
Yeah, kudos to the detective
I'm
and
trying to
the
think of like a
scientist.
CSI or like a Law and Order. Like, there's got to be a joke there about like leaving your seed at the scene of the crime. Guess he shouldn't have sowed his seeds after all.
Ha
Just
ha ha.
dun dun. Yeah, like there's got to
Ba, ba,
be a
ba, da,
yeah,
ba.
there's got to be a joke there. I'm like, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Very interesting. I do agree that that guy really did go the little bit of an extra mile to
Yeah.
make sure that they had concrete evidence.
Yeah.
So,
They got him. They got their man. So that's
all
all I
right.
have today.
I love it.
Short little case
That was a
for,
good case.
for you guys. We thank you so much if you stuck around this long. Hope you enjoyed the case. If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. You can get notifications of our episodes. We drop 3 a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yes, indeed.
So,
And Mom has hiccups in every single one of the episodes.
almost just to let you know.
All
But
right.
thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.